Hey folks, welcome back to Bama Forms and Chainsaws. You're back with your host Nick DeForster, and tonight, I'm working on a project for me. I'm not videoing it; it's just getting a 1010 running, just going through seals on it. It does run, but I was doing that off camera. I've resealed some bolts. I'm letting some motor seal dry, so I figured while I'm waiting on that to dry, might as well make something y'all can watch. We're going to get into this Husqvarna 1100. Y'all saw this once on the bench. When I picked it up, said it had no ignition. We found out it was the kill switch is just bad in it. Then y'all saw we took it out to the wood pile and she developed an air leak. And wouldn't oil for whatever reason. Wasn't oiling very well. So tonight we're going to, I don't know if that's even the right, I need to go around that a little bit. It's a little tough to get off there. We'll see if we can get her back oiling. At least check our oil lines. I'm going to do a pressure test on it because she's got a leak somewhere. We already found that out. So let's see. Hop off into it. We're going to go ahead and pull our top cover off, pull our muffler off, pull the carb off. You know the word. You know how the pressure test goes. Pull this guy off, set him out of the way. Pull this guy off. Filter's clean. Shame she's got an air leak. Like to fire up good, run fairly good. Set that over out of the way. Alright, just setting stuff out of the way. Alright. Gotta pour a carburetor off, so we need to probably crack our gas. I always forget gas is on top. Come on now. Oh, she's full of it. There we go. Now we should be able to pour a fuel line off. We'll plug it. Plug it. Either this one or the other one. This one. So we'll plug it with this guy. That should plug her enough. Tighten that right down. She's still leaking a bit there. Oh man, that was tight. Reckon I need to find a box. Once I get this back going, gotta get back on my P42. I need to find new rings for it. Still working for that. Don't believe I have a set here actually for it, so that's a little bit of a bummer. Come on. Oh, gotta pull the choke out. That's always fun. Especially on these guys. So, pull you back. Really gotta loosen that and turn it. Take that off. Guess I do. Let's see here. Can't pull that guy out. Well, I have to pull this one. And then that. And then this guy. There we go. guide. See if I got a box hanging around. I'm sure I do. Oh, 1010 mufflers. I'm probably gonna use one on. There we go. Alright. There's our box. Put it down in there for now. Alright. Let's see what the best way to get you off is. Look like you've been off in a very long time. Can we get a real good way to get this off without taking that screw out now, is there? Alright, let's see if we can get that screw out. There it is. The screw over here holding the guide plate on. But you may not want to come out. No, she's not. Alright. Well, we may not do it. We may just pop a gasket off of here. It's in pretty decent shape. Probably able to reuse it. While we can get to it, we're going to go ahead and see about tightening those other mounts up just a titch, just a small little bit. Find what I'm looking for. About 100th time. Y'all know how it goes over here. Can't find shit. Can't find a darn old thing. I believe it's that guy. Oop. I think it's this guy. Alright, she tightened up a little bit. Work on this guy. Got a little bit more of a turn on it. Alright. Let's see. My block off plate. We'll do it that side. We will need this guy. Back off in here. Get a back off plate lined up. Something like that. This guy kinda in place. Kinda in place. There we go. Now just sit her back off in there. Something like that. Something like that. Alright, now we gotta bust this guy off of here. I just use my impact for it if she'll allow me. Wrong one. There you go. And she was definitely a little on the lean side. Leaning out there. go ahead and get our adapter ready. Go. Flip her on around. Now we gotta go to this guy. I really like how this one fits. That should come off there. Alright. I think that goes on. Supposed to go on there. That won't something I got will. 10 mil too big. There we go. Leave these over here. Sure is rusty off in there. May have to look inside of it. And so this is just our old 1100. I've seen it many a time before. One bolt. It sure is getting hot. Today was a heated battery for us. I think it got up to 107 with the heat index. You were mighty toasty today. Alright, see if we can get that guy out of there. Okay. So most of the oil came out on this side. I'm guessing we got a line leak. I don't know. Tell if we're leaking right there or not. We'll go ahead and replace it with our gasket. Don't look all that bad off in there. It's pretty flimsy. That's one of them. Yeah, I bet you leaking down in there. Let's see if I can find another one of those. I bet that's where our pressure's going. I bet money, because I see wet oil down in here, right there. So I bet it's leaking out in between here. But another time, let's see how our piston seal looks. Did look fantastic before. Oh yeah, she's still golden off in there. Cylinder looks still perfect. All right, let's look at our bag of goodies for a block off plate. I want to say that's probably close. Nope, a little too big. Well, I'll make these. Actually got some cool things coming for the channel. As far as block off plates, that's gonna be too small. That may be it. Looks a little square. Too big. I always keep thinking the outlet's on this is bigger than it is. Maybe that one. Bet it's gonna be that guy. Or I think that's gonna be too small. I think that's it. At least what I got out here on the bench. So let's see what we got. That'd be close. See about this guy right here. That's money. Right there. Let's do that right there. Wham bam. Looks like she will do nicely. Now we gotta see if we can get her back off into place. Something like that. See if we can just get these here started. Got us held up here. I done pushed it out. I do it with my hand ratchet because I don't want her to script. Go. There we go. All right, let's put a pressure tester up to it and see where we're leaking at. 'Cause there ain't no telling. I'm gonna say carb first. Somewhere's already leaking like crazy. Leaking way too much. Drop the socket. Oh, come on now. You got some life left in you. Where are we leaking? You're leaking like crazy. Big leak. No, none of those ball hose go went to the case, if I remember right. Nothing right there, okay. Close right up here somewhere. Definitely leaking up here. Do we push the... That sound like we push the... What's it called out of her? Base gasket. Yeah, she's looking like the base gasket done pushed out of her, I believe. That's at least where we're getting our air at. There ain't no good way to see it. Alright, got a big leak. Yeah, regardless, she's a big leak. We're gonna have to pull her apart. It's real big. I can't find where she's at. Not from this angle of the dangle. But she appears to be down there somewhere. Make sure she ain't around her oil pump. I don't think it is. Alright. Let's see about taking our side cover off, see if that lands us anywhere. See if we can see anything. We got a big leak somewhere. Oh, about lost the washer on that one. Looks like there's a washer on this one as well. Go ahead and snag it. Grab this last guy out. See if we can see if our base gasket pushed out, or at least where we're leaking at to start with. I'm probably not gonna find that guy. I heard it flipping and flopping around. Saw it go in one spot. Now, looks like she's gone. That's alright, we got plenty of washers. Alright. Starter looks in good shape. It's all 3 starter. PHMSA ignition, so not the greatest. Come on. She's weak, but she's there. See if we can figure out where she's leaking at. Sound like this seal might have walked out on this side. If that's the case, that's not too bad. It's not too bad of a deal. Yep, it's gonna seem to be that it walked out on this side. So let's see here. Came off surprisingly easy. Washer. Got a secondary washer? No. Alright. And the down sheet's about flush. Right there. See if we can get it without that got her. Yep. Usually get these off pretty easy with just a screwdriver behind it. There we go. Now the fun part's actually getting it off. Got quite a big magnetism to her. Actually in good shape. Set her, we'll set it right there for now. Let's give her some more air and see. Now we can really see off in here. I think it's gonna be this seal, but let's make sure. Yeah, she's aiming to be this seal. So to get this guy off, use that bolt and that bolt. Should be this guy. Oh, smaller. Oh, one up from that. Around a 3 mil, looks like. Oh, boy, that guy's tight. We'll clean up behind here. Hopefully we still have ignition after this. There we go. Those two guys can go down in here. Well, being that it's already probably a crank seal issue, I mean, it shouldn't be too bad. If I seem like I'm sweating, it's because I am. So she was toward the back. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I think we'll have to take this one little B screw that holds the kill wire and everything down in there, so we can get that guy off. Not too much trouble. Yeah. Just a little clamp that holds these wires. Man. Gotta get my other screwdrivers back in here. This one ain't it. It's a little too fat. I guess in theory I should be able to pop this on. I think we're good. It was far enough off. Now let's see. Is this our culprit? It really don't look that bad. No, it's not our culprit. He said I can see. Thought it were. Well, that's not our culprit. Tis not. But is that our culprit? Do have mild leak right there. Nope, definitely our intake. Alright. So we should just be able to sit this guy back down in here. Get him back together. At least it's not leaking. Well, we'll leave it off for now. Guess I could pull it all the way off. Gonna pull it off this kill wire. So like I said, this kill wire is a little janky to begin with. So we'll leave it off for now. We already got it all the way apart. Come on. Come on off of there. Yeah, you gotta get all this stuff off together. There's one. Now I'm trying to get this one off. Equal pain in the butt. Alright. It should just allow us to pull her almost out. Alright, we're going to have to end up pulling the cylinder off. So if I'm going to do that, which I am, it's not going to be fun, considering. I gotta go get my screwdriver to get this screw out so I can take the carb off, because you're not able to get this partition out without pulling the cylinder. So we gotta pull these bolts, take the handle off, basically take it all back off again. So where am I thinking I want to go? But they would check squish. I don't know if you really can. Without, because I do not have a base gasket for one of these, I don't believe. So we better check squish. So we're good. Alright, found my solder. Whew, it's hot. Let's snip her off. We'll check down toward the exhaust first. And we'll need a 3/4, I believe, or 19 for this guy. Yep. Just going to have to roll it over this way. Which ain't the funnest, but it's not the end of the world. Alright, let's see here. That guy over there. Grab my ratchet. Just check her squish to make sure we can delete on our base gasket. I believe we should. Yeah. Ain't nowhere near. I mean, nowhere. Nowhere close. So we'll make this thing a little more peppy by just deleting on the base gasket on her. Try one more spot, just to be certain. Yep, nothing. Okay. We'll delete on her. So, let's go ahead and get this handle off. I believe it's gonna be this guy. I really like that. I'd rather it sit on the crank. I don't really want to take the ignition fully out of it. That's just a pain, but I don't want it sitting down in water or nothing, getting banged around either. Oh, there it goes. Alright, let's see about getting these guys out. That one started. That one started. Flip her. Let's go all the way around. Set her off the table and get these two. But this one's halfway rounded already. Get a pick, clean it out. There we go. Now we can get it off in her. Do the same with this guy. That one's actually clean. Alright, let's get this handle on off of here. Didn't think I was going to have to tear it basically all the way down, but looks like we are. Appears that we will be. Okay, let's go back to this one. Back over here, finish pulling it out, and it should pop right off. Then we gotta go get our carbon-tator off again. I guess I don't have to technically undo the linkage. Do like I did before and just pull it back. Alright, here we go. Oh, rubber stayed on that one. Come on. There we go. Rubber grommets. There we go. Those stayed with it. Those stayed on it. Set that over there for now. I think those are gonna stay. Alright. Gotta pull off our muffler again, unfortunately. We'll put our carb off. Oh, one of them came out. Is the other one going to? Yeah, it will. Go. Set that to the side so we don't lose nothing. Set that on there to help hold it. Set her off to the side. Alright, back around to our carburetor. Pull it back. At 43 minutes. Let's just see if we can get this cylinder off of here before we call it. Should be enough to get her out. Cool. There we are. Alright. We can get down these bolt holes. Somehow I doubt it. Angled, trying to look for my straight one. If not, I can use an angle to get down in there. But I thought I had my straight one around here. I know I used it in the last week or two. But she's not appearing to be up here. So clean these out what little we can. See if we can get something down on it. Gotta clean them out a little bit. Bring it around it a little bit before we take it off. one. Alright, it's gonna be, I think, this guy. That's not it. Got 4 of these, had the big ones. Like them mother-uns. So I guess I'm looking for that one I'm missing. I've been missing for a while. I know it ain't this guy. That might be this one. And it is. I really gotta find that T-handle. It's aggravating. Come on now. Alright, we're just gonna have to do it that way. That one broke free. Either broke or broke free, one or the other. Give her a couple taps. Make sure she's seated down on there. Hopefully it is. That one's free. I really thought we had gotten lucky with this one. There we go. Thought we had gotten lucky, no leaks, but we developed an air leak. Which happens if they haven't been running for a while and you immediately go to getting on them. Y'all know me, I'm all about dropping a base gasket. Do it every time. So other than air leaks, she runs pretty decent. If she did fire it up halfway decent, hopefully she'll fire up halfway decent after we're done. Granted, I do have a different flywheel and coil if this coil goes bad, which I'm hoping it won't. And that's an actual FEMSA. Alright, I think that one's good. Got left is this guy. We should just be able to pull straight up. That one's gotta come out. I have to give her some help. Oh, it's been a while. Come on. Oh, it's been a while. There she goes. Yeah, she got good oil on her. Alright. Gasket actually stayed. Yeah, I see where that, what's it called, it's either cracked. Oh, she cracked. Right there, I believe. Yep, I think she just split off. That's a shame. See how the rest of our cylinder looks. Fantastic. That wasn't what I wanted. But I know it fell right down in here. So that's good. See about popping the rest of these out. There we go. Get them cleaned up in a little bit. I'll leave them out on the bench. Yep, I think our issue is going to be, if y'all can see it, right there. Our gasket pushed out / this thing's cracked, I believe. But luckily, somebody is remaking these. So that's a win. Piston looks fantastic. Had a good burn pattern on it. And it just appears that it's either cracked and or it pushed out that gasket. We'll see in just a second. Oh, it wants to be difficult. You want it to be difficult like that because you've been on there forever. Because it's been on here forever. There we go. Yep, you can see it. She pushed it right out of her. If I get this thing all the way off, I'll show you. I forget how long these bolts are. Goodness. There we go. She just pushed her out. You can see at top, I think I did that, but she just pushed her out. That's all that happened. So while we're here, she'll get a new intake gasket. No, don't rip off like that. Yeah, she's going to. Have to clean that little side up. We'll clean up our block right here. Check for any cracks, any warps. I think she's pretty good. We may just order up a new one just to be safe. Then we're going to delete on the base gasket on her. And if that ain't turned into gum. There we go. There we go. Yep. Like I said, bottom end looks good. Imagine she's tight. Oh yeah, she is. Just right. That's good down in there. But yeah, we'll need a new intake gasket. I'm gonna go ahead and put a new block on it just to be safe. I'll throw this in the spares. We'll go ahead and delete on this old base gasket, which I don't know if she's gonna come off for us anyhow. Yep, started coming up on this side. There we go. There we go. Hey! May save that. May try to use that on something else if we ever come across one that needs one. I've never come across one of these 1100s or 2100s that needs it. Have to clean that out later. But yeah, see our busting chamber. You see, I'll get you a little light on this situation. You can see where our solder hit. I think on that, yeah, down there, there, and there. I mean, they didn't even touch it 5 thou. So she got plenty to take this base gasket out of, which should give us a little more torque, a little less RPM, being that it'll be completely stopped, but that's perfectly fine. We ain't looking for a hot rod out of this one, just a good runner. So we're just gonna order up those parts tonight. I'll be in here probably by Wednesday when I can get back in here to actually do something. We'll get her slapped back together. Probably not gonna do too much cleaning on it tonight, just wiping down this piston. Piston. Carrying good oil on her, so that's good. Carrying really good. But yep, just blew it out. I thought it ran pretty good for a little bit, but at some point there, she just blew out the gasket. So, looks like we're already at an hour. So, I appreciate y'all watching. Like what you saw, please hit that like button. Want to see more, hit that subscribe button. We will catch y'all on the next one. I hope y'all have a blessed evening. Know Jesus loves you. Thanks, y'all.